Poorly thought through rugby, I'm Sam Ikin. We've had a huge weekend ahead of us, and I have a huge cake in front of me. Coming up, we'll look at the latest round of Super Rugby. But first to the news. And leagueies have been warned not to swear at referees because league supporters may hear the expletives and it could damage their delicate ears.
NRL players are on notice tonight. They will be sin-binned for swearing at referees.
Like it's asked in the rule book and then the whole thing comes towards you.
There you go. Anywhere but where the ball is.
Mate, that's
But foul-mouthed sportsmen aren't all confined to the mungos. Have a look at soccer.
I don't know what you replace us with. The feeling's unbelievable. It is, I nearly said a bad word then.
Nearly. But rugby isn't immune from the odd expletive-laden rant either. So we've unnecessarily censored some of what they said this weekend to protect your delicate ears.
They've seriously been the guys, and they're handling and everything, and it's been working for us.
Of course, we would like to come home here with a but, two is always nice, but it's always tough to come here. The cheese are really good.
Credit to the Hurricanes tonight. They're fantastic. You give it like that many opportunities, you get and that's what happened tonight.
Julia Gillard's been given a boost in the polls as preferred leader, and she's overtaken Michael Foley as New South Wales Waratahs coach.
The Tars held an emergency board meeting last night in the wake of their fifth straight defeat. Foley concedes his future is up in the air.
I think that's up for other people to decide.
Foley's also fallen behind the Asian guy from the Wiggles, Joseph Coney and Koshi. So let's start with the game in Bloemfontein, where the Waratahs came up against the Cheetahs. It started with a freakish try.
Goes again. Certainly doesn't look as if there was a knock-on at that point in time.
Craig Harry.
Yes, Harry.
You may award the try.
Thank you.
Then some magic from Tamani.
And the opening is there for Tamani. He's a huge man.
After galloping out to a whopping lead, the Tars eventually found a way to flush it all down the toilet. Have I ever told you how much I enjoy watching a front rower run? Well, I really enjoyed this. But the Tars hit back through form. With 24 minutes to go, the Cheetahs took a 1-point lead.
Now the chase is on, it's on the bounce. The bounce is perfect. Here he goes for try number 6 of the season, Vinny LaRue.
And the score didn't change for the agonising rest of the game, despite Barnsley's best efforts.
And that is short.
So, understandably, he threw a bit of a tanty. They ended up with a 2-point force. After upsetting a bunch of good teams, the Rebels were expected to do the Canes easily.
And he had another go, and he got the ball over the line. That is a try.
But after 15 minutes, the boys from Wellington realised the Melbourne players who can tackle had taken the night off. They found nobody at home on the right flank.
Oh, what a pass! Bateman, oh, magnificent! A bit of space again for Tim Bateman. Now the chasers are coming. Leua, he's got it!
Or on the left flank, where they hammered severely.
Back on the inside, and Sevilla will go under the posts. Here's Smith, Sevilla, here comes Sevilla, and he's got another one, and that's a bonus point try.
Or in the middle.
Easy as that.
Eventually, they were handed a 42-point thrashing and sent back to Melbourne.
One last try at getting it across, and Adam Fryer almost did, and he did.
No. Stop it. Don't talk to me, Melbourne. And the most highly anticipated game of the round was very exciting.
Coming forward, takes it brilliantly. Out away goes to Luke Morahan. Great start for the fullback. And the kick ahead of the chase is on. Needs the bounce. Or does he? He's just going to have to fall on it.
For about 4 minutes. Then it became the most tediously boring thing we've ever seen. Zach Holmes slowly made up the difference in multiples of 3.
Zach Holmes. Flags are up again.
But Harris was also on target.
14 in a row. Michael Harris.
I guess if you're going to take the soft option and kick, you might as well get it.
Mike Harris. Radar is working.
I'm not sure the boys at Fox actually know what a radar is, but whatever. And like all good disappointing games, this one came down to a kick on the final siren.
Well, the crowd will tell us Zach Holmes to win it.
The only one Holmes was going to miss all night was the one that counted the most.
Out to the right it goes. Great Cooper.
In the battle for the wooden spoon, the Force looked like they might just be in the running. The Lions proving they were still hungry for a win, or maybe they were just hungry.
Allegedly biting a player.
Yeah, we know how the South Africans love their meat, but it's not.
And in news just in, CJ van der Linde has been cleared of biting. Turns out the Force player's forearm got in the way of his teeth. But the men from Perth finally put it together to get the win they'd been chasing after making the best decision for a penalty for the whole week.
Needs support, muscling it at the line, Pocock! He's over!
And it paid off. Congratulations, Force. And that's it for another action-packed episode of Poorly Thought Through. The show now has its own Twitter feed. Don't forget to like it on Facebook either. Next week, we're going to go international. Let's hope the Scots play the way God intended, scoring tries and not kicks, although they probably won't. I'm Sam Ikin, but in a way, aren't we all?
We'll get a better idea of exactly what it means, but it's probably not the best news.
Not the best news for the Wallabies.
Not the best news for Serena Williams either, but I'm not devastated because she can be not the best sportsman on court.
That has, yeah.
No comment, least. Cheers.